My name is Michelle Hernandez. I am the co-artistic director of the Bartow project, as well as the co-director and producer for one of the short films. And an interesting fact about me is I buy random things that I don't really use, such as a banjo that's sitting in the corner of my room.
Hi, I'm Chantal Jung. I am the co-director and co-animator for project number 4. I don't think we've given our project a title yet. And a fun fact about me is I touched a polar bear's head once. I don't know if that's good enough.
How I got into the Bartow project. So Zuzka actually reached out to me during the early starts of the pandemic. Originally, it was supposed to be a theater piece, and because the pandemic had happened, unfortunately, theater wasn't happening because that required a live audience, and we didn't want anyone to get sick. And so she brought me on board, and originally I was just supposed to consult over a grant, and then what was supposed to be consulting became my position as a co-artistic director. And I really wanted to be a part of this project because I had known Rick since I was a teenager. So he had a special place in my heart. And so I didn't want to leave the project. And so what was only supposed to be a co-artistic director, hoping to oversee these films, ended up with me co-directing one of the films because originally we wanted to bring Lena and Shanti on. Lena is our youth mentee. And so we wanted to find a reason to bring them on. But I know that they were at the beginning stages of their careers. So we wanted to have a mentee or a mentor to oversee them. And I kind of decided, I had told Zuzka, and we had been looking for people to come oversee their project, guide them, teach them. And no one really, stepped up. And so I told Zuzka in one of our meetings, I guess I will take on this position and help see this project through. And it was really interesting because I've never done an animation, and also me and Shanti had been talking for a while about collaborating, so I was really happy to be like, hey, do you want to be part of this project? So that's how I got involved.
Just going off of what Michelle already said, we kind of got in contact over Instagram, and we've never actually met in person before, but we always wanted to collaborate together, and we're introduced through mutual friends. And once Michelle reached out to me about the stop motion animation, I got really excited because I've done a stop motion music video before for Black Belt Eagle Scout, and I think that was one of the reasons why Michelle reached out. And I love collaborating with other Native artists, and I am just kind of saturating the film industry a little bit more with Native artists as well. So this was a welcomed opportunity, Michelle.
So for our film, we're doing a stop motion animation, and we're animating not all, but most of our animation is Rick's art. And so we're bringing it to life in the film. And the subject is about the idea of what does it mean to be a Native person who is bringing back traditions and culture in an older stage in your life. And so if a lot of people don't know, the Wiyot tribe, we had traditions, we just weren't practicing them for a very long time until about, I want to say maybe 18 years ago, we started bringing them back. And Uncle Rick, I refer to Rick as Uncle Rick because he had, he was a huge person in our family, a family friend, and out of respect, that's how we referred to him. But Uncle Rick was going through that journey as well at an older age. And I didn't realize that he was going through the same journey that I was going through. And I really wanted to make a film that not only I could relate to, or, if Uncle Rick was with us, could relate to, but what other natives who are going through the same thing could relate to.
What keeps me motivated is, honestly, this project has been really fun. A lot of the process of this has actually been going very smoothly. We've met with a lot of folks ahead of time to make sure that our process is following the guidelines and that we're not offending anyone or that we're getting our stories straight. And anytime we met with anyone, it was always like super smooth. Everyone loved our story, and it kind of always aligned with the memories that people had of Rick, and that was very motivating, but also very humbling in a way, because I've never experienced that before, where it was very yeah, where the memories aligned with what we came up with the story. And yeah, it's been interesting because I feel like Rick's artwork has been kind of guiding us throughout the process, and Michelle's also been a great co-director with me because she also makes sure that our team is very much taking the breaks that we need and also being mindful of our time.
We want to thank you for joining us today and getting to watch this 3-part series. We hope that you learned a lot from it, and we cannot wait to share with you our finished product in the summer.